No long intro, this is Reverse 1999's version 2.5 event, Showdown in Chinatown. World 3! And, as always, if you enjoy this type of content, leave a like on the video so we know to make more videos like this in the future. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and are enjoying the content, and thanks for watching it all. Enjoy the video! Okay, I'm gonna start, otherwise I really won't earn my keep and I will go starving. Part 10! Let's get into it. And part 3, I think, of this video series.
Let me sort things out. Miss Loggerhead, you said you could record and save your memories using a special type of film developed by Laplace. Which means that even if you don't recall taking anything from the Arcanum Containment Department, your film should show whether you did or not.
Damn.
But the fact is, the films are gone. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I usually carry my most important memories with me and leave the others in my room.
She has a room?
The
That makes sense.
Foundation staff checked the visitor log after the stuff was stolen. Turns out, I was the only one who visited the office that day. So they sent people to my room and checked all my film. But they didn't find anything.
Huh. Well, then someone probably just took that film.
And they
Let's be
said
so
they
for
already
real.
had other evidence. So...
Loggerhead's voice trails off, and someone else completes her words.
So they just declared Loggerhead guilty. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Something must be wrong.
Wait, how is Scott here? Was Scott here before? The Foundation employee who claimed to be hunting Loggerhead received a call from Leon just 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. But the moment she stepped into the clue-filled hotel room and laid eyes on Loggerhead, she blurted out, "You're still here?" And just like that, the final piece of Loggerhead's testimony was confirmed. Sheesh. The two girls sitting on the bed lower their heads in silent understanding. Okay, just so I know how, I need to cut that out. I'll lower that comment. I will personally be indicating that was such a teacher-like comment. I'm not gonna lie, that was really funny. Like, me personally, guys, I think that I like to be silent.
So, when you found Miss Latham, you bought her a train ticket instead of putting her under arrest.
I know I've gone against orders, but I'm sure Loggerhead didn't do this. She's my friend. I can't just arrest her and have the Foundation lock her up. I'm sorry for keeping all of this from you, but you're a vigil. I had to be careful.
Okay, Scott.
So, if it's not crossing a line, Miss Liang, Miss Potier, can I ask you to keep this between us? You can report it after we find out who's really done this.
Could you... please?
Interesting. The plot, comma, it thickens. Scott's eyes gleam pleadingly, and Loggerhead's lens gleams as she stares at the officer in expectation. The pitiful expressions on both their faces would tug at anyone's heartstrings. Leia almost feels as though she's tormenting some kind of harmless creature. But this unofficial interrogation isn't over yet.
We'll talk about that once we figure out what the hell's going on. Back to the case. You said she gave you a train ticket. What are you still doing here?
She just straight up forgot. Loggerhead lets out an awkward laugh. She straight up forgot.
Actually, while I was on my way to the train station, a car on the other side of the street lost control and hit my cab.
Okay.
Thankfully, it crashed into the passenger seat where I was sitting. My metal's much stronger than human flesh.
Dude, Loggerhead has such sick clothes. I won't say that. Let him search her memory for a moment.
That's right. There was a car accident yesterday morning. The driver suffered some kind of unknown mental abnormality while he was on the road. Maybe he's fallen victim too.
Okay.
What happened next?
I was sent to the hospital, and you showed up. I thought you were gonna arrest me, so I ran as fast as I could.
Nah, it's honestly
I
that
threw
kind of
away
fair
my
though.
cell phone and contact device as soon as I left the Foundation. Scott said they could use them to track me down. I couldn't get a hold of anyone and didn't know what to do.
And I don't know what to do.
Even though I don't know for sure, I really don't think I'm guilty.
I love that.
Super
really
weird
don't
to be
think
on the
I'm
run when
guilty.
you feel like you're innocent.
That's funny.
So, I went back to Chinatown to ask Director Noir for help. She was the only one I could contact directly.
A crucial name.
No.
Hey, all roads lead back.
Could you tell me how you got to know her?
Of course.
Oh.
Let me see.
Oh, exit Augustine.
Walk of Fame. Walk of Fame. Okay. Now I just need to turn left. Wait. Which
Wait,
way's
that's
left
the right
again?
on my screen.
It changes every time I turn, right? Gosh, how the heck do people read maps?
That's a good line. It changes every time I turn. I like that.
Are you alright? It seems you could use some help.
Oh, and there you go.
Noir stopped to help me. She was really interested in my head, so we had a little chat, and I found out she was a director.
Dude, if I saw this person walking the street, I'd be like, that's crazy. That person just has a camera on their head. Do you know
She
what I'm saying?
offered to take me to the Walk of Fame. We talked a lot about movies on our way there. Then I told her I was traveling alone, so she invited me to join her movie shoot in Chinatown.
That's
How could I
nice.
say no? I mean, she's a famous director. There's no way I'd miss a chance like that.
Interesting. That was the same day that odd things started happening in Chinatown.
Huh. The head that was bobbing excitedly comes to a hesitant stop.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Loggerhead just being like
Did
used as a
anything
weapon.
strange happen that day?
Just pointing the camera at people. To be fair, you could use a normal camera for that, I feel. Loggerhead's lens flickers. It seems something has surfaced in her mind.
Let me see. I did find a strange film reel when I was unpacking that night.
A strange film reel.
Wait, could that be...
All three of the others immediately perk up at the mention of those words. But perhaps due to the limited field of vision of her camera lens, Loggerhead remains oblivious to their gazes. That's funny. Instead, she pulls her backpack toward her, muttering to herself as she leisurely rummages through it.
A strange film reel. I've gotten into the habit of labeling my films like check every day or check from time to time, so that I know what to watch to keep important things in my mind. I was gonna do a review that night, but when I looked through my film, there was a roll without a label on it. It couldn't have been mine because it was made of a different material. I was so curious about it, you know? So I played it.
What did you see?
It was a movie, I guess, but it was pretty short. More like a demo or a trailer or something.
Interesting.
But it was so weird. Like a jumble of pictures and sounds. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't know, maybe it was a prank or something?
She halts her search and looks up blankly.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what just happened?
The film, it's gone.
Oh, dun dun dun.
What?
Loggerhead shrinks nervously once again.
I can't find it. It was right here in my bag.
Oh no, no,
Give it to
no. Give it to me. Well, she doesn't have it actually. Silly goose. In one swift motion, Poitier snatches Loggerhead's backpack and upends its contents
Damn,
onto
first
the
time I've
bed.
seen a bag messier than my sister's. Do you ever organize your stuff?
I don't think she can. Like a whirlwind, Poitier tears through Loggerhead's things, ignoring her shrieks of, I just forgot to throw that away, and I still need that, as she ransacks not only the backpack, but the entire room. Finally, she has no choice but to accept a rather disheartening conclusion.
Nope, nothing.
Dang.
You didn't take it out and lose it somewhere, did you? Mistake it for a tip for your pizza guy or something.
I forget things, but I'm not an idiot. I didn't lose it. Check my film if you want to prove it. It just disappeared into thin air.
Damn.
But your film only records what you saw. Someone might have taken it when you weren't looking.
And apparently your aperture or
Does anyone
FOV or
else
whatever
know
the heck
about
it
this film
is,
reel?
is
Did you have any visitors
not wide
or
enough.
notice anything suspicious after you played it?
Does that mean she can just like kind of zoom just like...
Suspicious? I don't think so. At least I didn't see anything.
I guess it's more of like a...
The only person who visited me afterwards was Scott. She came to tell me I was wanted by the Foundation.
And
Oh,
now it's Scott
Actually,
again.
I wasn't alone when I played it. Noir was with me. She said she was interested in my memories, so she came and...
Interesting. The others stare at Loggerhead as if she's grown a second head. She nervously swallows the rest of her sentence.
What's wrong?
All roads are leading back to Noir.
So- It was Noir who took the film?
Oh no. Oh freaking no.
What are you? Sorry, director. I'll try again.
Don't bother. Clearly, your martial arts skills are severely lacking. I don't want you to hit your head when you fall to the ground.
Oof, that's
Go.
hurt. That hurts.
Take a break.
Damn. The disheveled actor still wants to argue his case, but everyone knows that once his director has made a decision, she won't change her mind easily. In the end, he simply sighs and steps aside.
That was the last one, director.
Damn!
There are far fewer stunt performers with martial arts experience here than in Hong Kong. Master Lau and his men will arrive in a few days. Perhaps we could shoot the scene then?
Damn.
Nicholas is on a tight schedule. I doubt he'll change it. Let me see what I can do.
A single sentence is far from enough to capture the many difficulties the famous Hong Kong director has faced since working overseas. Leaning back in her wheelchair, she discreetly scans the set, searching for the missing piece of the puzzle.
Her again?
Lin follows Noir's gaze.
Oh, that young officer?
What do you want? Listen, I don't know what you are trying to do, but can't you just leave us alone? Sorry, ma'am. This is a closed set. If you don't have a warrant, please leave.
Guys, relax. Liang isn't as mean as she seems.
Clearly, the arrival of a certain vigil cadet is unwelcome. So much so that even Loggerhead is being eyed with suspicion. Jeez. But Liang ignores them. She locked onto her target the moment she scanned the set and is already striding straight toward her. Oh no. Oh freaking no. She stops a few paces in front of the person in question.
I must say, I didn't expect to see you so soon, officer. Is there something else you wanted to ask me?
She's like, no, I just wanted to get your autograph and say, I really like you.
I think I made myself perfectly clear this morning. I know nothing about your case.
Oof.
No, madam. I'm here to help.
Okay.
Help with what?
Miss Latham mentioned that you were looking for a qualified stunt performer for your movie. I'd like to help with that, if you don't mind, as an apology.
Okay. Noir blinks.
You surprised me again.
I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. This is good. 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 To be continued.
Hey, if you're watching this video right now, chances are you are not subscribed, because 100% of people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Subscribe now.
One no down. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I want Noir. I'm gonna have her very soon. And I'm very excited. 8th of May, 8th of May, 8th of May, 8th of May. And I'll probably be putting money in because I need to use the rest of my spells in Jonathan.
Seriously?
Noir chuckles and shakes her head before turning her wheelchair in disinterest. Oh.
Thank you, officer. Well, judging by your uniform, you're from the Vigils Bureau, aren't you? I appreciate the gesture. It's true that we may be able to attract more viewers if we have a Vigil on the cast list.
This is true.
But filmmaking isn't as easy as you think. Maybe I can fit you in next time.
Whoops. Rejection. But refusal is not an option in
I'm
this
familiar with
operation.
movies,
Oh, it's just gone.
especially yours. I'm actually a big fan.
Oh, there it is.
And I saw the performance just now. Not to be rude or anything, but I think I can handle the stunt.
Ooh, she
For the
said,
betterment of the movie.
y'all kind of
That's
suck.
what Miss Latham said you were after. Is that right?
Oof. Her words stir up a storm.
What? Does she even know what she's talking about?
That's some pretty big talk.
Damn. Even Noir can't help but let out an amused chuckle at Liang's words. Even so, her wheelchair comes to a
That's
stop.
true. But are you certain that you'll make my movie better?
Yes.
Ooh. To be honest, no. Wait. Liang knows that filmmaking is far more complex than it appears. Her answer is far from the truth. But if she's going to uncover the truth, she has to act the part. Oh, hi.
Interesting. Since you insist, let's give it a try. Show me what a Vigil can do.
I like a little puppet. Look at the little puppet being like, isn't a particularly clever trick, but fortunately, Latham's words weren't false. Noir would never turn down an opportunity to improve her films. Oh, that's crazy. I love her. Ooh, wait, this is a firefight. Oh, firefight. Okay, let's use this team for sure then. Loggerhead, obviously there. Who else is there right now? Oh, well, I guess there's no one else there besides Poitier and Thing, so... If I could use Noir here, I would, but, you know. This is cool. I like this. And action. Follow George's instructions. Do not attack the enemy for the first few rounds. Listen up. In the first scene, you're a martial arts apprentice in Chinatown, courted in an alley by a group of thugs. You're an outsider here. Try to avoid trouble, so all you can do is curl up and take the beating. Are you ready, Vigil? Yes. Action. Okay. Okay. Go break her legs? What the heck? Okay, let's just hit the Buffingtons into the Buffingtons. I don't even think I can counter. Wait, hold on a minute. What do I do here? Because counter, does counter cause me problems? Let's put it at the very back so then it doesn't hit as many people, hopefully. Shoot. Okay, let's see how this works. Red shoot. Okay, let's just... Oh, moving a card should work? Okay, that actually thing. Twice, you're good. That was really awkward. Wait, I can bypass the stage mechanics? Wait, was that me? Shouldn't that not have happened? Wait, do counters? So can I clear this earlier than I meant to? Wait, now I'm curious. Wait, what if I try and, like, actually do that? Wait, what happens if I just straight up attack? Hold on, now I'm curious.
Please. Copy that. My responsibility. Oh, so that's what happened. Thunder Talisman.
Did script? Okay. Okay. Let's try and...
Field check complete.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna try and complete it with only counters and see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Because I'm now curious.
Be careful.
Which is too good. I fear Kunai glitched the fight out, but I assumed it was because he one-rounded them all. Oh, okay, interesting.
I got it in the loop.
Damn it, Kunai kind of going crazy, huh? Not bad for a grandpa.
You won't get away. Help me. Anyone?
Oh, hey, 60 script, I'm only giving you one warning. Ah, okay. Let's just move some cards.
Can we use the camera dolly this time?
Let's just not, because it just said let's not do this. So let's just follow the instructions. We'll do the Buffingtons and whatnot, and then move some cards. We should be fine. After that.
Please stay behind me.
So I guess if you don't kill them, it gets you in trouble. That's interesting.
Cut it out. My responsibility.
Graduate from Noah. Okay. Let's just do that. Nothing to combine. Well, okay, you know what we can do actually? I'll move all the attacks to this side, and then all the buffs to the other side, and just, you know. Ew, what was that? So we can actually probably move this counter all the way to this side, might as well. I should put that there. Let's shoot a mercenary right a little bit. Oh. What has happened? Second scene, you've had enough. You're humiliated and furious. Ready to fight back. Get it together. No more looking weak. Show me your anger. Now get up from the ground, not to prove yourself, but to tell them that whatever you've lost, you're taking it back. Action. But boss, she's standing up again. What are you afraid of? She's just a crippled runt. Oh my god, okay. Jeez. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, and let's just go crazy here. I don't even think this will clear them in one turn, but yeah. By damn, she's sabotaging a little bit apparently.
My
Damn.
responsibility.
Ready to roll? Check. Check.
Does that one do damage actually? I don't even know.
Camera that will record the world.
What does do damage? Aw, I wanted to see Leon Yu's ult. Oh well. Projecting in this script. Yeah. Poor cameraman. She's gonna kill someone. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Cut.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report.
Very cool. Yeah, poor cameraman. What the frick? Oh, hi.
Excellent. Bravo.
Oh, wow. She liked it.
Exactly as you claimed. No, even better. Really spectacular work. A perfect take.
Huh, okay.
I'm flattered, director.
Damn, Leon Yu is gonna be in a noir film. That's so cool. Noir's eyes glisten as she watches the playback of the shot. Meanwhile, after nearly 20 failed takes, Leon returns to the dressing room, her costume drenched in sweat. When she emerges back in her Vigil's uniform, a bottle of water is handed to her.
Here, it's not open.
Oh.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Didn't expect you to pull it off. That was a dangerous stunt. Scared the crap out of me. All right. So you did a good job.
All right.
But let me tell you, it takes a lot more than that to win recognition in this industry.
You've really got to hone in on the dramatic scenes if you want to move out of the stunt woman box. You're good looking, and you took that scene pretty seriously. You interested in doing that?
What?
If you are, then I'll suggest you be a little more humble. There's always room for improvement, you know?
What? What is that going on about?
You're right. I'm sorry.
What the heck?
But I'm not even a stunt woman, let alone an actress. This is all just a bit of fun for me.
Yeah, dude, they were just like, let me now just give you life advice on what to do in this industry. Because you clearly want to be here, and this is your life path now. And I'm going to tell you your life path, actually. That's crazy.
Is that so?
Is that even be allowed to be in a movie? Who knows even?
What a shame.
The queen of the set rolls over in her chariot, stopping beside Leon.
I appreciate your sincerity, but I'd be even more appreciative if you were willing to do a few more scenes.
Damn. Yeah, can you imagine though, like a random Vigils cadet just kind of appears in your movie? I'd be like, wait, what just happened?
If it's just for a short time, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Ooh, what is the play here?
Fantastic. Follow me. We can have dinner and look at the script together. I have a few changes I want to make to the story.
Damn.
Trust me. The audience will be more than happy to hear a line or two from you.
Lines? Okay.
Damn, Actor 1 and 2. Now you guys kind of suck ass, huh? Things seem to be taking an unexpected turn. Yeah, what the heck? That's crazy. Oh my god, not this restaurant.
That's all. Well, have you memorized them?
Okay.
Yes, every word. But aren't there too many?
The blank space in the script spread out on the table are filled with Noir's flamboyant pen strokes.
She's got a point, Director. The investors might not approve them. They already told us not to change the script like we did in Hong Kong.
Dude, Noir's about to crash out.
Relax. We've done this before. They never read the script anyway.
True.
Besides, I'm not exactly asking for a monologue here. It's only 3 lines. Just what's needed to make the character complete.
Interesting, Noir. Okay. Lynn gives a helpless sigh. Lin-Manuel Miranda? She knows all too well how pointless it is to try and change Noir's mind. I don't know what that joke was.
I'll keep practicing until filming starts.
I look forward to your performance.
By the way, I saw some deity dolls and sedan chairs on the set. The Dushu Festival is coming up, right? Is the crew joining the Shouhuo parade?
Those are our props. Our final scene is set at the Shouhuo parade. I already spoke with the organizers in Chinatown. They've allowed us to shoot during it.
Interesting.
Really? The last CO7 movie ended with a show parade too.
Huh. Noir's eyes light up. She smiles.
Good memory. Looks like you meant it when you said you were a big fan.
Wait, this is so cute. I love this so much. The restaurant owner serves their meal, pausing their script discussion for the time being. Noir and her assistant pick up their chopsticks, but Loggerhead remains still.
So, did you find anything?
Can Loggerhead eat?
You said that your beastie friend could detect things tainted with evil, right? So, did it sense anything wrong with the director?
Your beastie friend? Oh, while Loggerhead speaks in a hushed tone, the conspicuousness of her head makes talking in secret a near impossible task. Feeling Noir and Lynn's subtle glances, Liang squirms in her seat.
No, but that doesn't mean...
Oh?
Yes! I told you she'd never do that!
No, don't get too loud!
Hey! She can hear you, you know?
Oh, jeez. The situation is already beyond Oh.
I'd never do what?
For a brief moment, Liang feels a splitting headache. She shoots a mildly accusatory glance at Loggerhead, causing her to visibly shrink.
Sorry, I don't like skirting around things.
Stop saying words. We're not skirting around anything. We can still lie, Loggerhead. Stop saying
Can't we
words.
just ask her straight up?
No, you can't. Aw, jeez, the spaghetti. It's on the freaking floor.
Not really. If every criminal just confessed to their crimes, the vigils wouldn't exist.
Okay, but she's not a criminal. We don't know this yet. No clumsy cover-up will fool the director now. There is nothing for it but to be upfront. Ah, jeez. Perhaps this is for the best anyway.
Actually, I didn't just come here to apologize. There's something I want.
What is it?
Why did I just skip that? Ask you about. A perfectly measured balance of curiosity and confusion, yet no real surprise. A renowned director having a knack for acting isn't exactly shocking. In fact, it's about as surprising as an amateur failing miserably to do the same thing. Okay, but to be fair, like, Quentin Tarantino exists. You know what I'm saying? Like...
It's about the strange things happening in Chinatown these days.
Wait, so all this was just to butter us up so you could investigate your case?
I mean, you can put her in the movie too. She'd probably enjoy it. The assistant, who was all smiles a moment ago, suddenly falls silent. Despite her careful preparation, the situation is difficult for Liang.
Sorry, madam, but it's my job.
Oh.
As I said, strange things have been happening in Chinatown. Things that bear a striking resemblance to the film incident that you were involved in 8 years ago, Miss Noah.
Dang.
The case document stated that the origin of these events is a film reel titled Reunion of the Three Swallows, a movie created by your friend He Rijun.
Dude, I
Miss
want to
Latham
eat
said
so bad
you
because of
watched
this
a film with
freaking
her in
thing.
her room a few days ago. Do you have any idea where that film reel is now?
Oh gosh.
That film reel.
Did you not know what it was?
I had no idea.
Oh, okay. Alright. Noir's expression darkens. Clearly she realized why Liang has brought up that film reel.
That film we watched together. Well, to put it mildly, it had nothing of interest.
Or maybe she doesn't
It
know?
didn't seem to have any semblance of a story, even.
What is
It
going
couldn't
on?
have been one of Teresa's.
Liang recalls that the archive on Reunion of the Three Swallows cited Teresa as the English name of its creator. Harunjun. I can't pronounce that. I apologize. Noir and what was it again? Urjun had been friends since their days studying abroad, and now it seems Noir still uses that name even now. Rumors, investigation reports, and speculations flicker through Liang's mind, but seeing the somber look on the woman's face before her, she decides to set them aside for now.
Maybe the original content has been contaminated. According to the Foundation's records, the film reel has two abilities: play and record.
Interesting. So it needs to
The
be
play ability
recording?
allows it to conjure its contents into reality in a form similar to a movie image, which accounts for the hallucinations and phantoms the victims mentioned. The record ability captures the souls of those in the same effective range as play. and the victims lose a part of themselves, like their sanity or their memories.
What the heck?
The case document doesn't mention anything about contamination, but my guess is that the souls recorded by the film have polluted the original content of the film.
Ah.
Shame on them. Whoever's behind this.
Okay. Noir mutters a curse, and both she and Liang fall into silence. Meanwhile, Lin and Loggerhead look utterly lost.
Wait. What are you talking about? Can you explain it to me simply, please?
Nah, so for real though.
Miss Noah didn't know that that film was a reunion of the Three Swallows. So naturally, she didn't take it. I think she's telling the truth.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
That's great news.
Me when I get all my opinions from YouTube videos? No one responds. Loggerhead looks around and slowly lowers the arm she raised in premature celebration.
Oh, right. The film's still missing, so it's not great news. But at least Noir wasn't up to something when she made friends with me, right? That's definitely good news for me.
She turns to Noir.
That means we're still friends. And friends help each other. Liang said that the film reel could cause some problems for you. Let me help you find it. I'll catch that thief and take the film back to
There
the
you go.
ACD.
Okay.
Then
To the
you'll be
ACDC.
safe. I'll clear my name, and the problems in Chinatown will be solved.
I like the way she says it.
Three birds with one stone. Genius, right?
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
You know, Miss Latham, this is what I like about you. You always speak your mind.
Yeah, there you go. Her eyes squint a little as she curves her mouth into an unexpectedly gentle smile.
Our relationships are so complex, aren't they? That's what makes them so intriguing, captivating, really. A constant
that.
source of inspiration. But sometimes I feel that life is better kept simple. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Vigil?
Ms. Vigil?
Agreed.
Yeah. There are certainly simpler ways to say, I'm suspicious of you and I have no intention of cooperating.
May I ask you another question?
Please.
The rumors about CO7, which ones are true?
Oof. What the
I
heck?
don't think a few old stories will help you solve the case.
It's not only for the case, but for my own curiosity. I wasn't lying when I
There you
said
go.
I was familiar with your works. I really like them, and this question matters a lot to me as a fan.
I see.
Noir ponders for a moment.
In that case, I really don't think you should know the truth for your own good.
What the
I
heck?
appreciate your love for my works, but it's not a good idea to dig too deep into what went on behind the scenes.
What
Just
the?
enjoy the
What?
stories for what they are. Otherwise, the magic will be ruined.
What? What? She gives a slight shake of her head, but a flicker of contemplation passes through her downcast eyes.
Well, I can tell you one thing that might interest you, though.
I don't know about. Oh my god, they're really going to be continued my ass on this one. Jeez. Okay then. All right then. I see how it is. 12. Mousetrap. When the nose catches the scent of the cheese, that's when the tail gives it away. All right, let's freaking get into it. Number 3. Night has deepened, and the little restaurant on the corner outside of Chinatown is almost empty. The doorbell chimes, and 2 people walk in. Hey.
Scott and Saul Officer, over here.
Again, it's Poitier. Have you seriously already forgotten my name? It's only been 3 hours.
True. At Loggerhead's call, the 2 newcomers take a seat at her and Liang's table.
What's your status?
Couldn't find anything useful. Sorry. I already asked the investigators who came with me to track down the other missing items. You know, to cover up for Loggerhead. But so far, they haven't found anything.
What
As
the
for
heck?
the person who stole the item, I haven't a clue.
Interesting.
Well,
Oh?
at least there haven't been any reports of arcane explosions or earthquakes.
Uh.
No news is good news, right?
Sure, man.
What about you? Any leads?
Miss Noah didn't take the film, but she refused to tell us anything about its curse or the former owner, He Rijun.
Horijun? Okay. Horijun? Okay. Horijun? Okay. She lets out a deliberately dejected sigh, withholding the final message Noir gave her.
Looks like I'm the only one who has good news.
Oh?
You do? What about?
She's like, got a cheeseburger. Poitier tilts her head, gesturing past Scott to the darkened street outside the window.
The illegal trade of arcane items. You told me to keep an eye on it.
Oh, here we go.
I contacted my guy who tracks all that stuff. Told me about this trader called Pug Dog, a middleman in the black market.
Interesting.
He was pulled over for speeding this morning, but he actually paid the ticket right away. Can you believe that? I wouldn't be surprised if he shot the police car and ran away there.
What the?
An outlaw suddenly behaving himself. He must be up to
Dang.
something important. Something big enough to make him avoid getting into trouble over a speeding ticket.
Interesting.
The officers thought the same, so they tracked him to this stolen car, right? Well, guess where it's headed? Here. Chinatown.
Look, it's Pug Dog. A man with a deep, jagged scar across his brow saunters under the moonlight. At last, he stops, slipping into a darkened alleyway. He has no idea that 4 silent pursuers are lurking nearby, hidden under a rookie's vigil silent shadow arcane skill. I don't know why. That kind of sounds like it sounds like product placement, like hidden under a bag of Nike's newest, freshest shoes. Out now in your local store.
What's he doing?
Waiting for someone's my guess.
A middleman for the arcane black market. So he probably has the cursed film. And now he's planning to sell it to someone. We should get him now, before the film's sold off. Come on, this is our chance.
What? Leon clamps a hand over her mouth just in time, muffling her outburst.
Someone's coming.
Oh gosh, here we go. Another fight, another fight. From the depths of the shadows, a figure emerges. Not walking toward Pug Dog, but riding something. Perhaps a wheelchair? Okay.
Good evening, sir. I hope I didn't keep you too long.
You got the dough?
Of course.
Noir pulls a rectangular object from her coat?
It's an envelope. Looks pretty thick.
What the heck? Poitier is right. Pug Dog takes the envelope and puts a handful of bills from it before nodding in satisfaction.
All here. Don't you worry, alright? You can trust me. Everyone in LA knows Pug Dog.
Pug Dog. He stuffs the bulging envelope into his pocket before pulling an item from his jacket.
Here's your stuff.
The item cuts an arc through the darkness, landing precisely in Noir's waiting hands.
Ha! I like customers like you. Generous and to the point. Alright, I'm out of here. Pleasure doing business with you. And hey, feel free to call me again.
What the heck? What's going on here? He scans the area before turning back to Noir, lowering his voice.
Seeing as you're a good customer of mine, here's a bit of advice. Watch your back on the way out of here.
What do you mean?
But Noir doesn't get the chance to press further. The moment has come. Leon strides out from the shadows.
Sorry to interrupt, but neither one of you will be making your own way home. Miss Noah, Pug Dog.
Wait, that's fire!
I'm afraid you'll be coming to the Arcane Affairs office with me.
Oh, shoot. Oh, it's fight time! Okay, let's get into it. Dude, where's Noir? We gotta fight Noir. What the heck?
Let me check my... Please stay behind me.
Awaken.
Relax, I've got it in the loop.
My responsibility.
Aw, man, it's not gonna be one turn. It's gonna be 2. That's sad. Let's ult just for the fun of it. Okay. Easy la. Look how sick that looks, man. Nice.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report.
Oh, what's up, Noir? Oh my god, Noir!
Ow! Easy!
What's up, Noir?
Easy!
Shut up and stay down!
Pug Dog's attempts to fight back have been utterly useless.
Miss Noah, Could you show me what he gave you?
Go ahead.
She hands a dusty gray box to Liang. Oh, sheesh. Inside is an ornament looking for him, but Liang can feel the vessel containing Chung Liang's growing warm against her skin? Oh, I see.
Super 8mm. This must be it. Reunion of the three swallows. Herijun's final work.
Herijun? Wait, I'm so confused. How did I say it wrong before? Herijun? Herijun, is it? Herijun? Herijun? I'm so confused. Anyway.
The culprit behind the strange happenings in Chinatown.
Yet for now, it lies quietly in her grasp, docile and unthreatening.
Well, that was easier than expected. Half a day and we've already tracked it down. Now all we gotta do is stop it from doing its arcanum-y thing. But how? Smash it?
Dude, you're gonna lose the souls. Before Leon can respond, Noir voices a polite opposition.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I have
You're
to
gonna
admit,
release the souls, man.
Miss Noah's right. Arcane
Wait.
items need to be handled with the utmost care. No one knows what will happen once it's broken. We could make things worse.
Fine. Let's take these two back to the office first.
Wait, it's not region. Wait, for one, he is correct. Wait, what do you mean he's correct? So I'm confused. Am I getting it correct or am I not? Because I thought I was just saying it the way she is. Ah, silly Billy.
On your feet, tough guy. We gotta go.
Ugh. Damn it! How'd you find me? Some asshole sell me out?
Yeah. Pogdog is yanked up from the ground. He reluctantly follows Poitier, grumbling and cursing under his breath. But as he passes Liang, he stops.
Wait. You?
He stares. Not at her precisely, but at the figure cowering behind her.
It was you! You fucking traitor! I should have known you were working with the cops!
Dude! That was crazy. They didn't even cover that one up. Logger tilts her head in confusion.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wait, let me explain. This is just a misunderstanding.
Don't worry, Miss Scott. You're right. There has been a misunderstanding between you and him. Allow me to explain.
Scott heaves a sigh of relief, only for Liang's next words to hit her like a thunderclap.
You never had the intention of betraying him, nor were you working with us.
Who the heck are you?
You simply gave him the item you wanted to sell. That's it.
What? What is going on? What is going on? I'm so freaking confused, dude. I'll be honest with you. I'm freaking confused. A project going awry. Let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going here. Part 13. What is going on?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Lockhead turns to her friend, then to Pogdog, then back to Liang. She remains totally expressionless.
The truth was always there, hidden beneath the lies and distractions. All you have to do is whittle them down, one by one.
Because, like, it was Scott, then it wasn't Scott, and now it wasn't Scott, then it is Scott?
In Chinatown is the reunion of the three swallows film reel. And apparently, Miss Noah has a history with it.
Okay. And yet, the specifics of this history remain unclear. Leon glances at Noir only to be met with her signature unreadable smile.
But Miss Noah doesn't have anything to do with the Foundation. There's no way she could sneak into the ACD and steal the film. The same goes for this gentleman or any other outsider.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, the thief who wants Miss Latham to take the fall must work for the Foundation.
Damn,
In
okay.
fact, since they stole the item without being noticed,
I know where we're going, but you know.
They probably work for the ACD.
I'm playing as if I
And they
don't know
must
what's
be
going on.
close to Miss Latham to know enough about her amnesia to be able to take advantage of it.
What the?
But lots of people at the ACD know about my condition. You can't pin it on Scott just from that.
Yeah, so what is this? Okay. For the first time, the ever-cheerful loggerhead takes on a harsh, indignant tone. She stamps her foot and turns to her friend.
That's way too harsh, right, Scott? Right? something, will you?
The camera like just turns to Scott, and Scott's like, "You unveiled my evil plan." Like, can you imagine? Like, it's just like way over the top. Scott only stares at the floor as she tries to calm her quivering breath.
How long have you known?
Towards Mustache, Scott has finally managed to force out a few words.
Since Miss Latham said you were good friends. With all due respect, your plan was far from perfect.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that. The music just randomly cut out. That's fire, actually.
I knew it. You brought me along so this guy would call me out.
Damn. After a long sigh, Scott lifts her head, speaking with a resigned kind of ease.
You're right. I messed up. My plan was far from perfect because, well, I couldn't stick to the so-called plan since the very beginning. I didn't know the Foundation was already investigating the theft until after I'd hidden the items in Loggerhead's room. Then I had no choice but to use this idiot as the scapegoat. I never thought she'd accidentally bring the film to LA, or that I'd be ordered to investigate the case.
So is Scott's actually in the Foundation and was just looking for a bit of cash? Like, what is going on?
I got in touch with this guy a long time ago, and the trade site happened to be in LA too. So, my plan was to get the film back and sell it right afterwards. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I shouldn't have gotten greedy, or been so nice to this dummy.
Why are you saying that's so mean? She shoots a piercing glare at Loggerhead before quickly looking away. Whether out of disdain or avoidance is unclear. Wait, that's messed. You do not need to be firing these shots, Scott. Damn.
But
Aww.
we're friends, aren't we?
Aww. Her voice is as fragile as brittle glass. Scott shatters it with a scoff.
Friends?
Scott
Don't
with a
be
scoff.
ridiculous. I don't know how you can act like nothing's wrong when literally everyone is laughing at you.
Whoa.
And the fact that they thought that I was one of your kind.
Whoa.
Ugh, what an insult. I only hung out with you because I had no choice.
Damn, Scott. Damn.
You're an idiot who forgets everything every 3 days. It's your own damn fault. Anyone looking for a scapegoat would immediately think of you.
Damn. Scott, like, this feels like too over the top, man. Like I kind of don't even believe it. That's crazy, Scott. Damn.
Quit it. I don't want to hear any more of your BS.
Oh, just put a bullet in her foot. Like, I don't know what to tell you. No one comment on that. It seemed like the least extreme. Don't comment on that. Scott scoffs. What the hell is that? Scott scoffs once more, refusing to look at her friend for even a second.
Hands up, Miss Scott. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Damn.
Wait. You're still going to fight?
Okay, I mean the least extreme place to put a bullet into someone.
Can we use the camera dolly
Gator
this
chip?
time?
Can I beat this child with cancer now? I'm saying. What the heck? This is so messed up. But how? She doesn't have the real anymore. How can she still summon these monsters? She's been deeply corrupted. The ghost plagues have lashed onto her. She didn't summon them. They were always lurking within her. Get away! Stay back! This isn't over. I haven't made her acknowledge me. I still have a plan. Who's her? Her mind is starting to unravel already. Poitier, we have to take her down now. Alright, man. This is a freaking go-to team to do it with, man. This is a freaking go-to team to do it with. Let's freaking get it done.
Please lend me your power.
Let me check my rails first. Please stay behind me. Be careful.
Why? She's barely a fighter. Anyway, hates kids, man. He tore
having
Kuma.
a reason to
Okay.
worry.
Well, she was just so mean. She was so mean to our girl Loggerhead, man. That's messed up. No, I already used buff, right? Or did I? I don't even know. Alright, let's do
Please
this.
stay behind me. 强梁既出，王有不为。 Oh, so that's what happened. My responsibility.
Man, that's crazy. So are there like 2 arcs to this, I guess? Because like the story must continue. The story goes on. I was about to say, it would have been crazy if Noir, like, I don't know, is Noir still bad? I'm so scared. I'm so freaking scared right now.
Please lend me your power.
Let me check my reels first.
Let me check my wheels first. So what does that say? Red is crit damage and then blue is like penetration rate or something? What was it? Let me say full attack, but thank you with low damage. Yeah.
Don't forget to bring me next time.
You were there. I mean, don't forget to bring... Oh. That's good, actually. That is good. She got me with that one, actually. Well done. +2. At last, Scott gives up her resistance. Leon pushes her toward Poitier's patrol car, parked around the corner. As they're about to step out of the alley, Loggerhead calls out.
Wait! Scott! I have to know, why did you steal from the Foundation?
Yeah, surely it couldn't just be for a little bit of cheese.
Does it matter?
A little bit. Scott turns back, laughing coldly in disbelief. Jeez.
Would you feel better if I had a reason? Oh, please. Your ignorant, stupid little brain makes me sick.
Bro, what the heck, man? Dude, someone take her glasses. Someone take her glasses so she can't see, bro.
It was
Be so
for
for
the
real
money,
with me.
of course. And to prove to the others that I'm not a bloody fool like you. Imagine the shock on their faces when they discovered that I did what none of them could. Those so-called unbreakable arcane security skills were easy to deal with as long as I...
What? Her words trail off and a puzzled expression crosses her face?
You what? How did you bypass the Foundation security?
No, yeah, come on.
I don't remember. That's weird. How could I forget? All I remember is that an office lady talked to me in the corridor.
Office lady?
An office lady? When? What did you talk about?
What is going on?
She showed me something. It was a bit dazzling, but very beautiful. It was...
What?
Oh, right. It was a...
I knew that was coming. A razor-sharp silver needle slices through the air, cutting her off in an instant. She raises a dazed hand, her fingertips touching the foreign object lodged in her throat, not understanding why her voice has suddenly vanished. By the time she realized she could no longer breathe, her eyes roll back and she falls to the ground. Oh, goodness. Silence falls in the starlit alley, then another flash of silver whistles by. Another one hit. Oh my gosh. A sharp blade blooms in her palm. She looks down to see a sharp silver needle pierced in it. The film slips from her grasp. The reel rolls across the ground, clicking as it hurtles into the darkness until a gloved hand picks it up and brushes it off. How did you guys lose the film reel? Oh, goodness. It's her! It's her! It's her!
have no idea how long I've been looking for this.
I mean, okay, let's just say let's be honest. It was there, but let's pretend that we were really surprised.
You are...
Hey there, kid. We meet again.
Casing! The once famous star smiles at Liang with an easy, friendly charm.
Scott!
No.
No fucking way. Is she dead?
They're straight up not even... That's crazy.
Not yet, but I doubt she can hold on much longer. I'll call an ambulance, and we're gonna need backup.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. Loggerhead screams, Pugdog cries, and Poitier's tense voice all ring in Liang's mind. Liang's rationality has already grasped the reality of the situation, but her emotions are refusing to let her shape the conclusion into clear words.
Why are you doing this?
Where's Noir? When Loggerhead posed a similar question to Scott, Liang questioned the inquiry. There is no need to ask why evil chooses to do evil. What's wrong is wrong. Evil must be eradicated. Ghost plagues must be purged. This was the doctrine drilled into Liang since childhood. But now, she finds herself forced to ask the exact
Tell
same
me.
thing.
I need a reason.
Oh, goodness.
It's my old friend that you should be asking.
Whoa. Liang watches as Kei Sing's smiles fades and her face turns steely.
Long time no see. Nor.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, it's been a while. The last time we saw each other was in front of her grave, if memory serves. We really should keep in touch more often.
The air in the alley is sharp as a needle. Noir continues to smile, but wariness lurks behind her eyes.
But You've gone too far this time, my friend.
Even the doll's saying no. She glances at Scott's fallen body and gently shakes her head.
This isn't part of our story.
What does that mean?
This isn't a set, Director. It's not your call.
Oh, sheesh. She raises a hand and a flash of silver pierces through the darkness.
Careful!
Oh, shit! She leaps forward, deflects the needles, and stands firm in front of the wheelchair. Casing shows no surprise. She narrows her eyes a little, as if she foresaw this outcome.
That's the spirit. This should be fun with you here, little Vigil.
Oh my gosh.
Let's all play our roles, shall we?
See, here's my thing. I kind of saw that it was going to be Casing. I just don't know why yet. Is it she just wants revenge? She wants to like fully live it out? Is she being corrupted? What's going on? This is exciting. This is freaking exciting.
If you made it this far and are interested in supporting the channel, memberships are available for only $1 USD. For that, you get a shout out at the end of every video. Join now.
But yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny, dude. Inflexible working environments. Oh wait, what the heck? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you just hop instantly straight into another fight? Okay, alright. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Alright, Leon, loggerhead, let's get it done.
Field check complete. Move carefully.
Oh my sheesh. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot. The time has come for you to uphold your duty, Miss Vigil. I won't hold back, Miss Casing. OMG, cool woman, I'm saying.
Whew. I can't afford to. Please stay behind me.
Alright, let's get it done.
Please let me your power.
Our support, our profit get exploited.
My responsibility.
Wait, you kind of suck, Casing. She just stabbed herself. Wait, you do 102 damage? Wait, what the hell? Scott's just like incredibly weak. Can I just say that? What the heck?
Copy that.
Easy.
Let me take my reels first. 强梁既出，王有不为。
Sick. What? That did 2,000 damage? Am I just crap at the ult?
Leave it to me.
That did 3. That's so awkward, actually. That's actually so massively awkward. So, okay, does this last longer then? Is that how that works?
Whew. I can't
Like, because it's in the
lose
green?
those.
Or does it, like, I wonder, I haven't been paying enough attention. I'm curious if, like, if that's how it works.
Let me check my reels first.
Because, like, it ups it, but the debuff itself, I
Please
guess...
let me your
forgot to read
power.
it. What is it again?
Human?
See, like, one target damage
don't
inflicts
remember
3
how to
random
word the
negative
word.
effects. I feel like it doesn't extend the debuffs
responsibility.
themselves. Does it? I don't know. No, wait. Don't let your guard down, kid. She's not down yet. What? This power doesn't look like it's hers. Heh.
What a memorable
same.
moment, Timekeeper. Don't
Yes.
forget to bring me next time.
Part 14. Lit screen, lit eyes. Oh, gosh.
The hell? I thought movie stars were just empty suits.
Oh, gosh. Another volley of silver needles streaks through the air, forcing Liang and Poitiers back. Casing stands at the center of the... I was about to say the valley. Though seemingly trapped between Liang and Poitiers, she skillfully uses their positioning to her advantage. Neither officer can risk injuring the other by firing their gun or using an arcane skill, leaving the battle at a deadlock.
We're not going to last much longer. I have to do something. Poitiers, cover me. 强梁既出，王有不为。
Yo! Okay, I want to quickly address... Casing. Okay. I just want to quickly address... I'm not confused about, you know, the red... I understand that red increases the card level and green increases duration. What I'm saying is specifically, in the writing of that card, right, it just says does damage and then puts on 3 thing. It doesn't say how many rounds each thing lasts. So do we know if it exactly actually extends the duration? Can someone just confirm that part? Okay, I'm not questioning whether green increases durations or buffs and stuff. I'm specifically saying that card on Loggerhead, because it's applying debuff as like a secondary thing. Do you know what I mean? Like the debuff isn't the primary, and it doesn't say like lasts for 2 rounds on it. It just says applies 3 random debuffs. Does anyone know how that works specifically? I'm curious if it gets extended. Because once again, people keep telling me that the red and green... I understand that. I know that. Like, it's like with the previous question as well. With the red and green, it's like when Staz was explaining which each of the talons do. I know which one each does. It's just about, like, how it affects the ult. But anyway, if anyone has an answer for that, I'm curious about that. Let me quickly get back to this. With the ritual vessel of Chung Liang's inner hand... Liang recites the ancient incantation, each syllable clear and deliberate. K-Sing looks momentarily stunned. Oh, sheesh. This is the beginning of an incantation. Liang knows that more silver needles could come flying at her at any moment. Wait, did I just cut it off? No, I didn't. For a brief moment, hesitation creeps over her. Don't! As a child, she sat before the screen and watched this figure over and over again. Her eyes filled with admiration. She had mimicked her arcane skill countless times. But she never imagined that one day, those dazzling silver needles would be aimed at her. Come on! Yet she still speaks the final words of the incantation. With these words, an ancient contract will be upheld, and the Shandao beast will be called upon to devour all evil, as is her right as a descendant of the Liang family. At least, that's what's supposed to happen.
What?
What? But the alley remains as empty as it was before.
Hey!
What?
Rookie, watch out!
Oh. Someone pushes her aside. She hits the ground hard. A flash of silver, the sound of shouting. Then, blood. A body falling, a sticky sensation, warmth. Chaos. Oh, God, no. The events that follow are hazy in Liang's memory. No, dude, no. Oh my gosh. We're back. A sharp reprimand shatters her haze, pulling her back to focus. A familiar courtyard, a man with a familiar face. In front of him, a little girl stands in horse stance, sweat rolling down her forehead. Her legs are trembling. Yet the man's ebony ruler comes down mercilessly on the girl's shoulder.
不像样，和你讲了多少次，要沉肩坠踵，心静体松。
Two small heads peek over the courtyard wall, giggling and whispering to each other.
看，他就要撑不住了。嘿，活该，谁叫他向老师告密的？
Damn. That boy makes a goofy face at the girl holding the stance. The girl, already exhausted, finally loses her balance and collapses to the ground.
疏于练功，三心二用，你看看你怠惰了多少！以这样的体魄，强梁又如何能服从你？
Damn.
继续站，我等一会儿过来检查。扎不稳马步，今天晚上就不要吃饭了。
Damn. The man, her father, shakes his head in disappointment and walks away, leaving the girl gasping for breath on the ground. Sorry. I thought... Okay.
走吧走吧，没意思，他又要站一天了。哎，要不要去录像厅？好呀，去街角那家吧。今天他们家放神秘警探 C07。
Aww. The children hop down from the wall, laughing as they scurry off. Man.
我也想去录像厅。
No. No one hears her voice. Oh, damn. No one but herself. Oh.
I remember it now. I hated Qiangliang when I was little.
Qiangliang.
Father was always trying to teach me something about the 12 Zhenzi, the master of Qiangliang, fighting the wicked and dispelling evil, fulfilling the duty of my inheritance. I was only a child. It was all too difficult for me to understand.
Damn.
The other kids hated me. I was a traitor, a class president who took the side of the adults and enforced the rules. They'd all hang out and have fun together, while I was left alone. I envied them.
Nah, because for real though, if like another kid was enforcing the rules, I'd probably be like, yo, why are you like this?
Their
Straight
lives
up.
were simple. I wanted that.
Damn. Nah, I love this game, man.
一角、两角、五角。
Her piggy bank lies smashed on the ground as she picks through the shards to count every coin. Amidst the broken porcelain, half of a shattered face stares up at her innocently.
对不起，小猪。
Do you have to break it? Surely it just has like a hole in the back. I've never understood piggy banks. She gently brushes her fingers over its face in a gesture of comfort. Or farewell. Damn.
That day, I disobeyed Father, gathered up all my savings, and headed to the theater. That was the first time I watched Detective CO7. It was amazing. But I knew it was just fiction. Just an escape. It wouldn't change anything in my real life. Once the movie was over, I'd have to go back to the same home I had just left. I didn't want to leave. So I stayed in my seat for the closing credits.
Wait, this is so sad.
But the lights didn't come on when the credits ended. Rather, the silver screen lit up again and played something.
Hmm?
It was an interview with Miss Qixing.
奇星小姐有好多小朋
Yo,
友
can they make her
嘅作品
playable?
將你視為佢哋嘅英雄。但另一方面，唔少成年觀眾覺得你所飾演嘅警探 C07每一次都可以擊敗壞人嘅結局太過理想化。對於呢方面，你有咩睇法呢？你覺得呢點係咪警探 C07系列嘅遺憾啊？
現實世界已經夠殘酷，所以我哋先會喺電影世界入面尋求一個圓滿嘅結局，一個善有善報、惡有惡報嘅理想世界。
Nah, like for real, I kind of like I mess with that
如果連喺大
though.
銀幕上面，我哋都唔可以相信正義同埋公理，咁我哋仲可以相信啲咩啊？
Damn. Casing gazes into the camera, but also beyond it. Her smile carefree, her eyes shining even brighter than the stars.
C07 係正義嘅代言人，係鋤強扶弱、匡扶正義嘅英雄。無論面對點樣嘅危機或者險境，佢都可以帶俾大家期望嘅圓滿結局。我希望我哋嘅電影同埋 C07呢個角色，可以帶俾銀幕前嘅觀眾力量同埋勇氣。或者唔係每個人都可以喺現實世界成為一個真正鋤強扶弱嘅戰士，畢竟呢一條路好難行。但係我希望可以通過我哋嘅電影同埋 C07呢個角色，至少令大家成為喺生活中為自己身邊嘅人帶嚟圓滿結局嘅英雄。
Man.
It was
I ain't got
just a
nothing to
short
say.
interview like any other. But I still remember every word she said. As the master of Qiangliang, you must use your power to fight the wicked and dispel evil. It is your duty to maintain the peace of the world. Qiangliang, the powerful being that had always been a blur to me, suddenly became clear.
Man.
I realized that I could be more than just a hero who creates happy endings for herself and the people around her. I could be the hero who creates happy endings for everyone. Just like CO7.
Oh, man. Yeah.
She was right. Not everyone can do that, but I could. Because I was Yue of the Liang family, the master of Qiangliang. On that day, The burden that had been crushing me suddenly became a blessing.
Damn. The young Yua, huh?
So, what went wrong?
No, not the snap back to reality. Oh, shoot. The image fades as another silver flash brings her back to reality. Oh, sirens, an ambulance, blood, blood, endless blood. It seeps through the fabric of her uniform, drenching her hands. She hears someone shouting.
Stay with me, Polly, please. Why did you do that?
I thought you hated me. People always hate me.
Not clearly she realizes her own voice, hoarse with desperation. What did Poitier say to her back then? Blood bubbles from her mouth and nose with each painful breath.
You could tell, huh? But that's... that's in the past. Forget it.
No, we do not lose her. No, we do not lose her. I'm not even kidding right now. I'm not even kidding right now, dude. Ah, no, dude.
We just didn't know you yet.
Poitier? No. Please, Poitier!
Ugh, will you shut up? I'm not dead yet.
Ooh. Ooh. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. A thunder smack unbelievable from someone confined to hospital bed. Trixie Young awake from her nightmare? Oh, what is wrong with these people? Oh. 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 Dude, they really got me, dude. Dude, they really got me. Oh. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh, thank God I did. Thank God I did this node. Because can you imagine beginning with this node? Dude, I was really of the mindset that like they were really trying to like divert from like I don't even know, man. And I was just like, yeah, of course if they're gonna kill Scott, it's like not gonna hit as hard, so they're gonna like debate with a death and then play it for another death. Do you know what I mean? And then I thought they were gonna do it. I really thought they were gonna do it, and this was gonna be like the most insane loss, like 8 nodes or whatever. Holy crap. I was really, like, I'll be honest, I say this all the time, but like if I wasn't on stream, I was already crying. Like I would have already been crying at the backstory of Leon, like watching the movie Lang Yue. But that would have killed me. That would have genuinely killed me if they killed her, man. Oh man. Whew, okay, I'll go back to read the chat in a second. I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna keep it going. Cause that's crazy. Liang's head throbs. Dazed, she looks around, taking in the sterile white of the hospital room and the irritated face of her instructor.
The hell are you doing sleeping on my thigh, huh? My leg's gone numb. And clean up the drool on your chin.
Holy moly, dude. What is...
What? I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding, boo. You're not drooling. All right, turn on the TV for me. I was bored out of my mind waiting for you to wake up.
Holy crap, dude. What is... Oh, and it just ends there. Oh, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these writers, dude? Holy moly, your voice got shaky at some point? I'm saying, dude. Oh my god. This is a great event. And shout out to Bonuhead, Jejabons, Wachel, and Davin for being longtime supporters of the channel. And shout out to everyone who's become a member on YouTube or a sub on Twitch, including Badwolf, Chippy, Daddy Clank, Pixel Monarch, Elmoon, Emperor Valens, Quinoa Bowl, Geraldo, GSC Nation, and Fadila Kwan. And a special shout out to everyone who has gifted a sub or membership to the community, including Blue Jonolith, Daddy Clank, Mr. Apple, GSC Nation, and Fadila Kwan. And even more than that, shout out to those who have gifted more than 10 to the community, including Muhammad Ilias, Bad Goldfish, Geraldo, No Joke, and Quinn. Shout out to Chip for gifting more than 50 memberships. And a special thanks to Allura, Badwolf, and Chip for donating 37 skin, and another thank you to Badwolf and Allura for donating Showdown Show skin, as well as a Piri Knight for the 10 USD, just for Isolde. And at the end of it all, to round it all out, a massive thank you to Badwolf and Allura, who have gifted more than 200 memberships to the channel. Truly, some of the GOATs. If you support the channel by becoming a member for 1 USD on YouTube, sub on Twitch, or gift a membership, you also get included in the shoutout at the end of every video. Thanks for watching.